Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. So, today we are going to be testing out the new Sailor Moon x Colourpop collaboration. You guys, I'm so excited about this. I used to watch Sailor Moon as a kid all the time, and I just loved her. I loved her character. I was actually even her for Halloween a few years. So when I saw this collection come out, I was like, bitch, I need to film with it, and I'm just really excited. I think Colourpop does a great job with collaborations. I'm excited to dive on into this, but before we do so, there's a couple things I actually wanted to talk about on a more serious note. Excuse me for getting a little bit deep here. As most of you guys know, I have been struggling a lot with my vocal cords. I have a cyst or a polyp on my right vocal fold, and then my left vocal fold has a bunch of scar tissue, and I'm dealing with it in the best way that I can. I'm starting vocal therapy again, and then might eventually move into steroid shots in the actual vocal folds. So if I am a little bit more soft spoken, it's because I'm literally trying to salvage what little I have left of my voice. As most of you guys know, my voice is everything to me. I'm a singer and a musician, and not being able to do that right now has really been taking a toll on not just like who I am as a person, but mentally. So just bear with me. I know a lot of you guys thought that there was something wrong in my Jaclyn Hill video, but I'm just trying to be a little bit more soft-spoken and trying to save my voice. And also, I feel like you guys are watching me mature and grow up as well. Like, I've been on YouTube now for 4 years. I've had my account for a very long time, but I've only been posting on it for 4 years. So I feel like you guys have seen me kind of go through my changes in life. And, you know, I want to take reviewing a bit more seriously. I had a huge reality check a few years ago on the way I used to review things, and I feel like I've done a really great job at trying to take things more seriously and putting you guys ahead of any review that I do. So I just want to let you guys know there's nothing wrong. I'm really happy actually, and in a really good spot. I love my vocal therapist. I instantly clicked with her, and she had a bunch of crystals around her house, so I was like, girl, we gonna be friends. I just really want to reassure you that there is nothing wrong. I know that this is gonna be a little bit of you guys getting used to a more softer spoken Nicol, but I'm still the same Nicol. I'm just trying to save my voice, and I hope you guys can respect that and get used to it and be supportive of that, because I can't continue to ignore the fact that I have serious vocal issues going on right now. I'm only 27 years old, and my vocal folds look as if they're somebody's that are like almost 50. So I really am trying to take it seriously. So I just really want to reassure you guys, I'm not in a bad mood. There's nothing wrong. I'm not pissy. I'm not being a bitch. Like, I'm just literally trying to save my voice and, you know, be a bit more real with you guys. Like I said I was going to try to do for 2020. Enough of the seriousness. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a damper. I just feel like I had to make a disclaimer because sometimes, you know, comments can really get to me. I just feel like I want to say my piece. So thank you guys in advance. And I know majority of you guys are like, bitch, who cares? You talk, you do your thing. But for the few that are used to me being like a hyper one-woman show, I'm still going to be crazy. But I got to take it easy. Take it easy on my voice. Dang it. I thought that this was going to say prices. Okay, so this doesn't say prices or anything or when the collection is going to be released, so let me look that up for y'all. Okay, you guys, so I just went on to Trend Mood's Instagram and I found out all the tea. This collection is going to be launching February 20th at 10 a.m., which is tomorrow, Thursday. It's currently the 19th, Wednesday right now. I'm hoping to have this video up for you guys tomorrow, aka the 20th, so that you could see this. The entire collection is only $89, which I feel like is incredible. And we have prices and everything here, but I think before we do all that, I want to just like go through each product, talk about the collection, and just see how things are going. Let's do my brows. I'm gonna do my brows like very, very half-assed because I've been loving the lamination. Also, I made a vision board and my hands are like filthy of glitter from the vision board, but this is the Hourglass Dark Brunette Brow Gel that now has a bunch of fuzz from the floor in it. Cute! Okay, girl, we are all zoomed in. First things first, I want to take a look at this palette. The packaging is really, really cute, very Sailor Moon-esque. You could tell like a lot of thought went into this. I love the pictures they chose for this collab as well. You guys, look at that. Sorry, I know people are going to be triggered. Okay, so yeah, so if you go from side to side, that is so cute. You open it up inside and you have a bunch of the moons, and here are the shades. I think they did a great job with the shades. It's very Sailor Moon-esque, like pastel-y kind of colors. So let's do some swatches on the back of my hand. This eyeshadow palette, let me pull it up, is $20 because of the 3D cover. But honestly, that doesn't really bother me. Like, $20 is like still hella cheap for an eyeshadow palette. So let's go in and swatch these shades. This first one is called Shining Moon, and this is kind of like a shade very similar to my skin tone. Not even sure if it's showing up on camera. The next one we have is Twilight Flash. This is like a peach, really pretty transition shade. There she is. Again, it's very light and similar to my skin tone. So we have a shimmer shade up next. This is called Silver Crystal, and here she is. Bam! Silver Crystal, how you doing? And the last shade in the top row is Moon Castle, and I will swatch her right here for you guys. Ooh, that swatched really pretty. Okay, so here is the top row. Again, some of the shades are transition shades, so they're hard to see on my hands, but most part, I am pretty happy. This is called Full Moon. Here she is. And this has like a little bit of an orangey duochrome to it. It's like an orange to gold duochrome. Next shade is Silver Millennium, and this is definitely a super shock. I feel like this would be pretty as like a brow bone highlight or even like a cheek highlight. This next shade is Glittery. I'm gonna go actually right here. There she is, the glittery pink. The base of the color is like pink mauve, and then it has like gold glitters. And then the last shade in the third row is called Luna. And there she is, a really pastel purple. Here are all the shades. These are very pastel-y colors. I really like that purple. It's kind of got like a hint of blue to it. And the last row, here we go. We got Justice, which is a nice matte yellow. We have Tuxedo Rose, kind of like a peachy pink. Swatches beautifully. Next shade we have is Love. And the last shade in the palette is called Miracle Romance. There she is. And here are the swatches. You know, I have to say, just judging off the swatches, I am pretty impressed with the way it looks because these are very pastel colors. So the fact that like they're got pretty good payoff with one swipe, that's good. I want to go in and use this palette. So let's prime and prep our eyes. I'm going to go in with the P. Louise Base X Mitchell, and this is in the shade Blank Canvas, honey. And with this product, you do not need a lot. A little bit goes a very long way, and I even use this to outline my brows underneath as well. Clean them up and sharpen it up. I went for a hike this morning. I haven't gone on a hike in a very, 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 very long time, but I want to start doing more like hikes like that and getting my exercise in that way because I find that just going to the gym is not for me. It's just not. I don't see the results that I see, and I also feel like it's a job. Like some people can just go to the gym and like love it and eat, sleep, and breathe it, and that's like great for them, and like I wish I could be one of those people, but I'm just not. I like to get my exercise in more of a way that I feel like I'm not doing exercise. The only aspect of the gym that I do like is the treadmills, but we just ordered a treadmill that we've been using, and it was like a really cheap one. It's like very portable. It was only like $200, but it gets the job done, and you know, just trying to stay healthy, Oh, and I just started HelloFresh, so I'll keep you guys updated on that if you're interested. What should we do? Let's start off with an easy transition shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Shining Moon right here. We are gonna be going in with my Morphe R40 brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. Oh, and I should say, I do have a discount code with Colourpop. It's Nicol at the checkout. If you are interested in getting this collection or anything from Colourpop in general, I receive a slight commission. You guys get a discount, so it's a win-win for both of us. And thank you in advance if you do choose to use my code, because it helps me feed the doggos. Ooh, there's a little bit of fallout, just so you guys know. And I'm just gonna pop that in the crease. This is literally just gonna be to kind of like set the eyeshadow, if that makes sense. Shining Moon does have a lot of kickback, you guys, so make sure you dust off your brush. And again, you probably can't even see this on camera, but in real life, it's a little bit tinted, not anything crazy. Now switching over to my Morphe M441, I'm gonna go in with the shade Justice, which is this matte yellow in the bottom. Yeah, there's a lot of kickback in this palette, so just make sure you do your eyes first and you dust off your brush. And I'm just gonna go right in the crease and a little bit of the brow bone. Do the same thing over here. Brow bone it up, bitch. How's everybody doing? Like, I can't believe February is almost over. Feels like it's flying. It's flying. Before you know it, it's gonna be summer and I'm gonna be doing summer makeup tutorials for you guys. Like, isn't that crazy? Also, you guys, I have started a second channel. I am so excited. So you guys have to make sure you follow it. I'm gonna be posting and doing a lot more like lifestyle content on there. More of me, Riley, and the dogs, more vlogs, you know, just like talking about crystals and astrology. That way I can kind of do what I wanna do on that channel, and the people that are subscribed to my beauty channel won't have to worry about like it interfering, you know? So I will leave links to that down below. Make sure you subscribe. And I'm just kind of building up this yellow. I'm actually pretty happy with the way it's layering together and just kind of like applying. Sometimes yellows can be tricky to make sure they're pigmented enough or show up enough. So it's actually doing pretty good for me. Just building up that intensity. This is the second coat. So I feel like you can get pretty good payoff if you are similar to my skin tone in 2 coats. And I want to show you guys, like, just so you could see what I'm talking about as far as fallout goes. You see it kind of like dusting. There's a decent amount of fallout with that yellow shade. Fallout doesn't bother me. I feel like there was that ABH subculture scandal that everybody was like, fallout, fallout. Fallout doesn't bother me as long as the shadows can still perform and blend, and I'm still like able to perform and blend with these puppies, no problem. I just like to mention fallout because I know it matters to some of you, so that's why I'm bringing her up. All right, let's switch to a smaller brush. This is the Colourpop E17. If you are looking for some new brushes, I think Colourpop did a great job with their brushes, so definitely check those out. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right here, Tuxedo Rose, and I'm gonna kind of like pack that in the outer corner, like so. And I'm not doing like anything super crazy with it. I kind of just want it to live on that outer corner. And then we'll take an additional brush and kind of like blend it out. This reminds me of like Starbursties. And then just doing the same thing over here. Tuxedo Rose doesn't have as bad as of fallout as Justice, that yellow shade. And I'm just kind of like tapping the outer corners like so. You can always add more color, but you can't take away color. So you want to go nice and easy, nice and slow. Guys, I am so sorry. I feel like I'm being so boring, but I'm just trying to save my voice. I cried about this to my vocal therapist, and I was like, I feel like I've always been so hyper and energetic on my YouTube videos, and that's what like really sets me apart. And like, it's not that I can't be hyper anymore, it's just like I have to be so self-conscious now of my voice. So this is kind of just like taking me time to adapt. And I'm just so grateful you guys are being so patient with me and like still watching my videos. Like it means so friggin' much to me. I can't say sorry enough too. Like I'm so sorry that I am like having to be a little bit more mellow. Like I hope it's okay with you guys. I'm so nervous about it. Like I'm so nervous about it. So now I'm taking my Colourpop E2 brush, and there's nothing on this brush. It is a blank brush, and I'm just gonna be blending out those edges like so. This is how I really like to blend and spend my time blending, is using a lot of brushes that don't have this additional product on it, so that way you can really, really soften those edges. See how much more soft it got and like way less harsh and kind of like blended together really nicely. So that's our goal here. And I'm gonna build back up that like tuxedo color just a little bit more. So that way it's a little bit more prominent just in that outer corner. The dogs are outside right now and they are enjoying the sun. It has been such a beautiful winter in LA. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been gorgeous. Like every single day has been in the like mid 70s. It gets chilly at night, don't get me wrong, but I've been really enjoying this mild winter, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just packing on this color like so. And now going back in and just blending. And I'm kind of like blending it out towards my temples as well, because I want this to be like a very seamless blend. Especially when you're working with vibrant colors, I feel like you have to work extra hard to get a nice blend going on. Someone said to me the other day on Twitter that I suck at blending eyeshadow, and I literally was like, do I suck at blending eyeshadow? Like I got like so in my feelings about it. I don't know what I have on my face, but I keep finding glitter everywhere. It's driving me nuts. So for the rest of my eye, I'm going to take the shade Full Moon, which was kind of that like yellowy golden duochrome color. And I'm going to use my fingers. I know I need to get my nails done. You don't have to tell me. I'm just going to like pack that on the lid and kind of bring it to the point where the pink meets. And then we're going to go in and like blend out the pink and everything and go over some shades as well. Just kind of getting this lid shade down so I could see what's popping. What's popping? It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. My left eye always blends out so much friggin' better than my right. My right eye constantly betrays me. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a tinier brush. This is the Colourpop E21, and I'm gonna go back into that shade Tuxedo Rose and kind of use this as a moment to blend onto the lid and just make everything look a bit more vibrant. When working with pastels and bright colors like this, I always really recommend to go back in and go over colors because it really makes a difference. And I'm even kind of like fluffing it into the crease. You know, all that jazz. Okay, I really like the way that this is coming out. This actually reminds me of a look I did when I first was getting into makeup. It kind of reminds me of like a Starburst vibe. I really like the way this looks. I'm just gonna be a bit more anal and blend. And let's do a wing liner. So I'm gonna go in with my House Laboratories liner. This is in the shade Punk. Wait, do I even want to do winged liner? I'm just gonna do a thin line. That way I can apply a lash and not have it be too noticeable. Perfect, just a very thin line. And I'm gonna be popping on some Baddie B Lashes. These are part of the synthetic line, and I'm using velour lash glue. And just pop these babies on, getting as close to the lash line as possible. And sometimes it takes a minute, so like don't get too discouraged, you know? Like I even struggle with lashes from time to time. All right, and popping on the other guy. Okay, this is cute. Before I move forward, because I want to do my foundation off camera, I want to test out these lippies while I don't have anything on my face. It's a lot easier for me to test out lipsticks when I don't have foundation on and can kind of be messy and kind of rub my face all over. So we have 2 lip bundles here. So the lip bundles are $15 each, or they're $8 a pop. Let's go into the Moonlight Lip Bundle. We get 2 little lippies here. We have an ultra glossy lip and an ultra blotted lip. Colourpop's blotted lip formula is really, really cool. I really like their stuff. I really like the blotted formula. It's like so comfortable too. So this one is called Sailor Moon. This is a gloss. Oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells like cupcake frosting. Oh my god, it smells amazing. So here is Sailor Moon the gloss. And the blotted lip is called Bunhead. And this is like a pinky color. And the blotted lip is supposed to kind of give you that like, almost like a velvet pout, if you will. And you pop them together, like you blot them. That's the whole purpose of the lip. I really like this lip shade. All right, let's try out the Daylight Lip Bundle Kit. I like that they did bundles. Like a ultra blotted and a glossy lip together is a really good combination. One of my favorites from Colourpop. And the packaging is just so cute. And especially if like you're a Sailor Moon junkie, 90s baby, you're gonna love this. The packaging is not going to let you down. These are the next lip bundle, and the packaging is very cute. It has moons on the lid. Just a lot of like detail in this collection. So the gloss is called Moon Tiara. This kind of has like an orangey vibe to it. And here is the gloss. It has like the tiniest bit of glitter in it, but not overwhelming. You know, it's not like, oh god, there's a lot of glitter in that. And the ultra blotted. This one's a bit more warm tone than Bunhead. Here we go. That's a nice color too. They did a great job with the colors in this collab. The only thing I kind of wish was in the eyeshadow palette was maybe like a blue similar to her skirt that she wears, you know? That's the only thing I feel like is missing is like the blue from her. Like she's got like a lot of blue in her outfit. That's like the only thing if I had to like really sit here and nitpick. I don't know where all of this glitter is coming from. Like I have glitter all over my face. Not really sure what's going on over here. What we have left in the collection to talk about is the body glitters, and we have 2 pressed powder blushes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera and be back to test out the blushes and the body glitter, because I'm thinking I might want to even use some of the body glitter like as like a little pop and more highlight, maybe a little inner corner situation. So we'll see. All right, so let's open up these these blushes. Oh my god, you guys, another little 3D graphic. I really love the detail in this collection. This is so cute. Oh my god, the imprint. Can you guys see that? I love this. Wow, lots of detail went into this. Okay, so we have a blush with a little bit more of a peach tone, and it has little reflects of like shimmer in it. And then we have a matte blush that's a lot more of a true pink. So this one right here is called From the Moon, and this one is called Cat's Eye. So I think just because of my eyeshadow look, I'm going to go with the blush that has a little bit of shimmer in it. That's a pigmented blush. I'm barely touching the cheeks, y'all. That is pigmented. Get my nose, because I love to have a little red on the nose. Damn, these blushes, I'm a blush bitch, okay? I love blush. I love it. I love it so much. I watched Doja Cat's e-girl tutorial, and now all of a sudden I feel like I want to be an e-girl. Damn, that is a nice blush. Let's do some highlights. I'm actually going to go in with the Colourpop highlighter. This is in Bullseye, and it's a cream. So I'm taking it on a Morphe E8 brush, and I'm just kind of blending it down. I always like to do cream and then powder when it comes to highlight. I'm going to go in with the Milk Makeup Flex highlighter and just flex on these cheeks. Tap a little bit more blush, whatever is left on my actual brush here. And then I feel like for lips, what blotted lips should we do? I feel like this one, I just got a piece of dog hair in my mouth. That is cute. This is the color Beeper from Colourpop. And I'm actually going to fill in my entire lips with this. And I'm going to blot on top with this bad boy. And then the last things I have to talk about here are the glitters. I was thinking about Maybe adding some glitter to my face. I'm not sure though. This glitter is really pretty. I'll do some swatches on the back of my hand for sure. This one is called Moon Prism Power, and it's got little like flakes of moons and also stars in it. So here's a little swatchy swatch of that. Honestly, I might take out some of the moons and maybe stick them on the brow bone. I'm not 100% sure. And then the next glitter is called Moonlight Legend. And this one's more pink. Yeah, it's like pinkish orangish. If I was going to use any, it probably would be this one for the cheeks. And this one is a bit more tinier, the glitter. There's no moons in it. Or stars. Here are the glitters. You can kind of see if I push my hand up, you could see the glitters over here. Body glitter is fun. I personally don't find a lot of use for it. Like, to be completely honest, I really only use glitters like this when it's festival season. All right, so let me zoom you guys on out and give you some of my final thoughts. Okay, you guys, so overall, I feel like Colourpop did an amazing job with this collection. I am blown away by this 3D packaging. Like, truthfully, I am. And I will list all the prices and everything down below for you guys as well. I feel like if you're a Sailor Moon fan, you're going to love this collection. I think the blushes like really blew me away too. Like, even though something as simple as a blush, like you could just tell all of the detail that went into this collab. The only thing I feel like if I had to nitpick was I do wish there was maybe instead of the purple some blue. I don't know how it would fit in with the, or even like, I just wish there was a little bit of blue in the palette because I feel like she wears that iconic blue skirt and outfit. So that is like the only thing, if I really had to nitpick and say that I was like, you know, looking for, or however you want to word it. I definitely feel like the eyeshadow palette is gorgeous. I really love the look that I was able to create. I feel like you could do some neutral tones. You could play around with your pastel colors. And the blushes like really blew me away. The only thing I feel like if this collection wasn't sent to me, I probably wouldn't buy the Glitterly Obsessed, because I do feel like I only really look for body glitter when it's like festival season, and I don't even know if I'm going to festival season this year, like Coachella. I don't really know. But I do feel like, you know, personally, I can do without these two, but everything else in the collection I really thought was gorgeous. I love the blotted lips. If you can't afford to do the lip bundle, I definitely recommend the blotted lips. They're a very comfortable formula. They look matte without having that dry feeling, but overall, I really, really liked this collection, and it really brought me back to like my 90s days. Leave me a comment down below what you guys thought of the collection. How do you like Colourpop's collabs? You know, I think that this was one of the best collabs they've done. And like, I'm really impressed with this 3D packaging. I think it's like gorgeous. The blushes, I can genuinely see myself using beyond this video, and even the eyeshadow palette. It's just so fun. I really love the duochrome shifts in here. I love that you have your pops of color, your neutrals. There's a lot you can do with this palette. And I think if you are a Sailor Moon fan, you're really gonna love this collection. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!